For my bag of learning, take two, my family is my audience. At 19 years old, I joined the United States Air Force. It was the first time I was away from home and the first time I was a part of something greater than myself. The time before that, I was so focused on myself, my friends, my free time, and my sports that I was neglecting the things that I didn't know would later be the things that made me the man that I am today. In this bag, there are 3 items that represent 3 of the biggest learning moments in my life. My first item is a hat. Now this hat represents my 6.5 years spent in the United States Air Force. I was stationed at Little Rock Air Force Base for 4 years. I was stationed in South Korea for 12 months and stationed in Tucson, Arizona for 12 months. During my time at Little Rock Air Force Base, in 2013, I was deployed to Afghanistan. Now the time leading up to that, I was so used to being active, being in sports, that I never really had to pay attention to my fitness and my health. Well, leading up to my deployment, I let myself get overweight and lose the things that made me me. During my deployment, I decided that it was time to take action. It was time to take control of my life and change the things I didn't like about myself. Well, during this time, I found fitness, I found exercise, and I decided it was time to teach myself, which leads to my next object. Now this here is a book called Becoming a Supple Leopard. Now this book is about injury prevention, caring for injuries, and just overall body wellness. Well, for me, this represents a whole new path to my life. This is the first time that I invested in my fitness and my personal health. Ever since this book, fitness has been one of the top priorities in my life, and it has changed everything for the better. It has changed my physical and mental health, and it's something that I hold very dear to my heart. And taking control of my fitness taught me that if there's anything I didn't like in my life, if there's anything that I felt needed to change, it was on me to take that change, because nobody's going to do it for me. And that led to my next item. Now this here represents my time at Regis University. Throughout the past couple years, I have been starting and stopping classes, and before I joined the military through my teenage years, I always believed that I wasn't smart enough to go to college. I wasn't smart enough to get good grades. I didn't have what it takes to be a good student, to be how all the other kids in my grade were. Well, I learned that it was, again, just me taking control of my life, taking control of my education. Now, it's always been a big goal of mine to finish school, to get a degree. And it's been a big goal because I think a degree is a big milestone in someone's life, but it also shows me that there's nothing that I can't do as long as I apply myself to it. Now, this is something that I hold very near and dear to my heart, and I see it as the last stop to the rest of my life. I worked very hard in the military. I focused on those things that made me the man that I am today, and I got the job of my dreams. And I've never been happier about that. And so this would be the last thing that shows me that no matter how hard things get, no matter how much I might not believe in myself in times, I can accomplish anything as long as you take control of your life. And just like all of you guys watching, if there's anything you want, and if there's anything that you don't believe in, just stop and ask yourself, who's going to do it for you? Nobody. You're going to do it for yourself. Just take control of your life, your goals, and believe in yourself, and you can accomplish anything that you set your mind to. And that's what I've learned through all 3 of these items. There's no distance far enough to keep me from accomplishing things I want. There's no distance that I can stray away from who I am that is far enough that I can't get back to the person that I want to be, and there's no goals that are too far that I can't apply myself and accomplish them. And so I hope you guys enjoyed my speech, and I hope you guys got a good message from it. Thank you very much.